we have a full lineup of East versus West promo masters, all the way from the Ja Morant point guard to the Karl-Anthony Towns center. We're going to be seeing exactly how many points these guys can combine for in a single season's game. So let's get started. This is going to be really fun to see exactly how many points all of these guys can combine for. And we'll start with a 3 with Jimmy Butler. He's got 100 3-point shot, which is looking absolutely nuts. But all of these guys have got a platinum positional boost on them, which means that it's a +6 to position, and that is really good, except for that Ja Morant, who has a +6 boost to team. It's an inside scoring one, which is really good, but all of the other guys have got a range of different boosts, and Jokic is coming through with that lovely one-handed slam. Jokic in particular is at that small forward spot. He's got 114 dunking, as you just saw over there, which is looking pretty good. And it's interesting him being at that small forward spot because he is pretty tall. He's 6'11", but he isn't actually the tallest small forward we have in the game. At the moment, I think that is still a 7-foot small forward, which is just absolutely nuts. As we see Tatum coming through with a crazy dunk. His dunking's a 119. He's a power forward finesse, and of course he's giving out that defense boost to position. But obviously I am trying to put together the tallest lineup because you smashed the like goal on the shortest lineup video, but it is becoming increasingly difficult to find myself. Just one player is all I need to complete that lineup. We get the block there with Karl-Anthony Towns. There's one player I need. It's Shaq at the point guard spot, and he does seem to be completely non-existent on the auction house, which makes for a real pain when trying to get him. We'll try a deep through with Jokic. Unfortunately, he is going to miss that, and he's still got a decent 3-pointer on him at 93. But if I can get that Shaq card, then I can do a full lineup gameplay with the tallest lineup, and we're going to get a steal with Ja Morant, and Karl-Anthony Towns is coming through with a nasty dunk over there. He's got 124 dunking, which is pretty good. He's the only card out of all of the lower masters that I can't get to a 113 overall. I don't know exactly why that is the case, but we'll come in with Ja Morant over here on the 3-pointer, and he's going to knock that one down. Now, if you aren't already, go check out the gameplay I did with Ja Morant in particular. His stats are absolutely nuts. His gameplay was ridiculous. He didn't miss a single shot, which is just absolutely nuts, and he's going to come through and knock down another 3-pointer. 15 points already in this first quarter is pretty decent. We're not going to focus too much on Ja Morant just because I've done a whole separate gameplay video with him. We're going to focus on more of the other East versus West masters. But it would be interesting to hear your thoughts and opinions about which side do you think had the better masters. Would it be the East side, or do you think it's the West side that have the better masters? Including Ja Morant, because he's kind of the grandmaster and he's in between both of them. And speaking of him, we'll knock down another 3. No, he is unfortunately going to miss that one over there, but we get the rebound, and Tatum's going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam off of that rebound. The fact that we're seeing these guys with these platinum boosts makes me wonder what we'll actually get to see towards the end of the season, because we are coming towards the end of the season, but this is no means the last promo of the season. So it'll be interesting to see what we get as we sort of end off season 6, whether we get some crazier ultra team boost on players. Maybe we go all the way up to royal boosts, which are the purple ones. It's going to be interesting to see, because right now with this promo, it is possible to get all of these guys no money spent. I mean, I've done it, and this is just absolutely nuts. So I don't know whether the future grandmasters will be sort of more pay to win. We get the block there with Ja Morant. He's got a 93 block, and we're running up the court with Karl-Anthony Towns, who's going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam. Aaron Gordon trying to get back and get the block, but he does miss that one. We haven't shot with Jimmy Butler for a while, so let's shoot a 3-pointer. He unfortunately is going to miss that one. Karl-Anthony Towns getting the rebound. Let's play it back to him, give it another chance at exactly the same spot, and he's going to make it on that second time of asking. He's a shooting guard. He's at a power play style. 103-point shot is pretty decent for a shooting guard. We have got better, and I don't think he'd be a starting shooting guard on my team, except for the overall. The overall makes him a really good card, and Ja Morant's just going to miss that one. We're letting things slip a little bit in this second quarter with the scoring. We're up to 26 points, but we have been missing a fair few shots. Let's try and get back on track with a 3-pointer from Butler over here. We'll play it to him on the left-hand side. We'll go in with that perfect release, but unfortunately, he's going to miss that shot over there. Wide open for 3, but he is going to miss that one. They're going to play Jokic over there, who plays it back out to Jamal Murray, and we get the steal there with Ja Morant. Let's go all the way with Ja Morant, and he's going to come through with a lovely reverse dunk. He's got a 122 dunking, which is just absolutely nuts, and he's coming up with a steal there, and he's going to come through with a lovely windmill dunk. He's got the dunk package It's looking absolutely insane. And I'm actually wondering whether all of the other guys do have a slight dunk package. We saw a couple of semi-dunk package dunks here and there with a couple of them. Obviously, there are different types of dunk package. I think Jamorant has pretty much all of them, whereas these other guys might just have one or two. Let's go with Tatum, who's coming through with the one-handed slam. The time is running out for us, though, so can we get a steal off this Jamal Murray, or at least get them to score pretty quickly? We get the steal there. I think that was Tatum. So we're going to try and get a buzzer beater with Morant to end off the first half, but unfortunately, he is going to miss that one. What is up with Jamorant? When we did gameplay with him on his own, he was making everything. Now he's missing quite a few shots. We're up to 32 points, which is still a decent quarter. We have been messing about a little bit, trying to get everyone involved, but we'll try and make it a bit more streamlined, getting a couple more baskets here and there with everyone. We'll also try and do some quicker baskets as well. Let's find Tatum. He's going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam. Sort of switching it over to that right hand, sort of midway through the dunk, looking absolutely nuts. And Butler is just going to keep the ball in bounds, but it goes straight away to the other team, and they go out of bounds themselves. So we do regain possession, which is pretty good for us. We're trying to get some quick baskets in if we can, or play Tatum on the three, see if he can knock it down, see what his three-pointer's like. It's a perfect release. He's going to splash that on a 105 three-pointer. It's even better than Jimmy Butler's one, and he's at the shooting guard. I think that matches Jamorant's one. Obviously, the boost, I've tried to boost them up as much as possible, not trying to boost specific stats or anything, just trying to get the best boost on them as possible. Let's play Karl-Anthony Towns over here and try and get the alley-oop lob. Jokic is going to catch it, and he's just going to go up for that easy layup over there. He didn't catch it mid-air, unfortunately, but we are going to try a couple more alley-oops, see who can knock them down and who's going to have that good link-up play to get one of them knocked down. Tatum's going to get the rebound over there, so let's find Jamorant and try and get Towns in a good position for the alley-oop pass, and he's just going to sail right by that. Jokic is just going to stand still and let the ball go out of bounds there. It was close, but it wasn't exactly that alley-oop. We still got plenty of time in this quarter to see whether we can get that alley-oop knocked down, which would be pretty fun to see. We get the steal there with Jimmy Butler, which was pretty good. He just managed to keep it in. No one was wanting to get in a good spot for that alley-oop, and Morant is going to get blocked over there, which is not what we want to see at all. We need to get a couple more quick baskets because we have just sort of let things slip a little bit in this quarter trying to do an alley-oop. So let's try and get things back on track over here with Tatum for three, and unfortunately he is just going to miss that one. I thought it might have a little bit of a chance of going in, but he is going to miss that one, unfortunately. Can we get the steal though off Jamal Murray? They're going to play it out for three, and they're going to miss that one, which is good for us, and we get the rebound. Tatum to Morant. Let's go in for the three-pointer. Perfect release, and he's going to splash that one. 42 points now in the third quarter. We've let things really slip in this third quarter, unfortunately, and Morant is just going to knock the ball out of bounds over there. Got a couple of seconds left in this quarter. Let's knock a three down, hopefully, with Morant. He's unfortunately going to miss that one over there. So 42 points. We need to really step things up in this final quarter because I think these guys have been missing a couple of shots. Yes, I've been spending a bit of time trying to get that alley-oop when it probably wasn't there to be done, but these guys really need to step up on the scoring end. So let's go over to Tatum for the dunk over there. He's going to get an easy pass to the hoop, and he's going to finish that one off. I think we could probably set the goal at getting maybe about 55 points if we can. I think that might be a little bit optimistic, but we'll see exactly what we can do. Obviously, we're not just going for three-pointers, which is key when you're trying to get 100 points, but we are still trying to do a range of shots. Let's go with Tatum again for the one-handed slam. We got Jokic over here on the left-hand side, and let's run in and try and get a dunk. He's going to make that look so easy on the dunk over there. Jamorant's going to pick up the steal. He's got a clear pass to the hoop, and he's going to come through with a lovely one-handed slam. And that puts us at 50 points in this game, and they're going to shoot the three-pointer, which is going to be a miss. So we get the rebound with Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's play it over to Morant. He's in a ton of space. He's going to get the two off, but unfortunately, he is just going to miss that shot over there, and we don't get the rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns picking up the rebound. Let's find Jokic over here. He's going to come in, and he's going to finish that dunk off. 52 points. Let's get the alley-oop to Karl-Anthony Towns, and he's going to finish that lovely alley-oop pass off from Jimmy Butler. There's the alley-oop. Balls with Tatum. Let's find Jokic over here, and he's going to come in with a mid-range shot, but unfortunately, he's going to miss it. Let's find Towns, but he's going to finish that one off with a lovely one-handed slam. Jamorant is going to pick up the steal. We got Karl-Anthony Towns running in. Let's try and find that alley-oop pass, and Karl-Anthony Towns is going to finish that one off again. We get the rebound there with Karl-Anthony Towns, so let's find Jokic over here. He's going to come through with a one-handed slam to finish that one off, putting us up to 60 points in this game. We got a couple of seconds left though. We might be able to knock down one more three-pointer depending on how quick they get the shot off. They're going to shoot the three, and that's going to be time up for us. But 60 points is pretty decent considering I have been messing around a little bit trying to get an alley-oop pass. They did miss a couple of shots in the third and second quarter, but ultimately this team is still a decent team, and money can get completely numbly spent. If you had started the game when this promo had started, you would have been able to pick up all of these cards completely for free, and you would have made a lineup that is looking pretty strong. You would have also been able to possibly get some extra 101s to fill in your bench. So this makes it a pretty decent promo, and all of these guys have got a +6 boost on them as well. Let me know in the comment section down below what your progress is so far with the promo, and if you want to see Jamaran going 2 quarters straight without missing a single shot, and we put him through his paces with some of the shots we were taking, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner. It was absolutely nuts, so go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.